Hello friends, welcome to my Cricket Dreams. In this video, I plan to say today's cricket news. Here we look at top 5 foolish DRS calls in cricket history. The use of technology has given an extra layer of protection to the players on the field. The ability to challenge an umpire decision is probably one of the best things that have happened to the sport. After years of players criticizing the umpires for the injustice them out wrongly, the decision review system or DRS has opened up to a platform where the players can actually check if they are not satisfied with the decision from the umpire. However, players have not always been able to use the DRS properly. It is quite difficult for a player to discuss it with their teammates properly within 15 seconds and then go for the review. This is what sometimes creates a situation where the players have asked for a very stupid review. Without further explanation, let's start to the news. Number 1. Mushfiqur Rahman. This incident took place during a test match between India and Bangladesh in Hyderabad in 2017. Virat Kohli was batting quite well and the visitors were having a tough day on the field already. Taijul Islam bowled a normal ball which didn't spin much and Kohli pushed the ball from the middle of the bat which stretched in his front foot. While Taijul was walking back to his bowling mark, Captain Mushfiqur Rahim kept appealing for a leg before wicket. As the umpire didn't give Kohli out, Rahim, out of desperation to give a wicket, decided to take a review. All this while, Kohli kept standing and smiling, knowing that he had hit it. Once the slow motion replays were played, the third umpire could see that the ball had clearly hit in the middle of the bat. In fact, the ball had hit no part of the pads as well. The third umpire adjusted Kohli not out as he went back to the batting and kept a smile for a while. At number 2, Misbah al-Haq. Well, we have no clue what transpired between the Pakistan players before they went in this review. Pakistan was up against Australia at the Melbourne Cricket Ground for the Boxing Day Test in the late 2016. The visitors batted first and scored a mammoth 443 runs. Australia sent David Warner and Matt Renshaw to open the innings, while Mohammad Amir was bowling at some serious pace. In the 5th over, one ball from Amir swung past Warner and landed on Sarfraz Ahmad's glove. There was an appeal from behind. The commentator without the replay said that Warner might not hit the ball at all. However, Sarfraz had a couple of slip fielders convinced Captain Misbah al-Haq that they had heard sound. Thinking that Warner might have edged the ball, Misbah went ahead and called for a review. However, the replay showed that the ball had missed by a fair amount of distance. In fact, the ball was nowhere near in the path of the ball. Pakistan lost the review and the commentator on the air jokingly said, "Someone clearly lost Misbah's feet." At number 3, Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson has had a love-hate relationship with the DRS calls. During a test match against Pakistan in Seddon Park, Hamilton in 2016, the Kiwi skipper had a brain-fade moment. Azhar Ali was facing quite a spell from Matt Henry and was finding it difficult. One ball from Henry was short and Ali ducked it. However, the ball fizzled past Ali's shoulders. There was clearly a sound heard and the New Zealand players thought the ball might have touched Ali's gloves on its way to the wicketkeeper, BJ Watling. Williamson appealed and seemed confident when he looked at Watling for a hint. He seemed to have nodded his head. This prompted Williamson to go for the review. However, the replay showed that the ball was nowhere near the gloves of Azhar Ali. In fact, the Pakistan batsman had kept his hand low smartly enough to avoid any contact with the ball. The umpire ruled the decision in favor of the on-field umpires who had originally given it not out. At number 4, Virat Kohli. India was playing against England at Rajkot in 2016 when this incident took place. Alistair Cook had wanted enough to frustrate the Indians on the field and was only past his century. He literally no chance to the bowlers during this innings. However, Umesh Yadav was bowling with some serious pace, managed to get one past his edge. The ball landed in the gloves of Ridhaman Saha and he appealed. Captain Virat Kohli too went ahead and appealed. However, the decision was turned down by the umpire without taking a lot of time for discussion. Kohli asked for the review. However, the replay showed that the ball had gone past the bat completely. In fact, there was a huge daylight between the bat and ball, and there was nothing much which Kohli could have done as he smiled and went back to his fielding position. And number 5, Soumya Sarkar. This is probably the funniest incident among a lot. Soumya Sarkar was batting with some great confidence as Bangladesh were set a target of 457 in the 4th innings against Sri Lanka at Gale. Sarkar was batting a 53 from 48 balls when a gentle slow ball from Asele Gunathana went past him and dislodged his stumps. The umpire straight away gave him out. But Sarkar thought that umpire had given him out caught behind. He decided to take a review. All this while he didn't know that he was actually bowled and the Sri Lankan players were celebrating for that. The home team stood there in a huddle and kept laughing while a confused Sarkar didn't want to leave his ground. Finally, the umpires intervened and Sarkar walked off the field. This was probably the only time in the history when a batsman has asked for a DRS after being bowled out. Thank you for watching my channel, and like, subscribe and comment, and for more such notifications of the World Cricket, kindly subscribe channel and also kindly like, share and comment the video. Thank you.